exercise in the jQuery events. As last video, we have completed all the events in selectors as well as the syntax of jQuery. Now here we would check how we can work with the exercise. So there are 5 exercises. Use this to evaluate our knowledge and skills. So we can use it. See, use the correct event to hide all the paragraph elements with a click. As we have seen that we have to give it here function. Okay, so upon clicking on what we'll do, which function we'll use. So if you don't know the answer, we can also select. We can ask Chat GPT also if you don't know the answer what they were trying to say. So if you have to hide all the elements, see what we have to write. We have to write document.ready function. Okay, so that will hide all the elements which is given in a script. Let's say we have script here, so we can test it here also. We can give an IDEO button here, or IDEO button can be upon clicking the paragraph will hide. Okay, so same thing we can explore here to do the exercise. So here we can try if you want. We can also try it ourselves. Let's say I will write this this method for copy. Can copy the code from here. Means this I am approach. I am telling how we can practice it. Okay, so let's do that here. We can copy the code from here, and now we can use it here to utilize our knowledge. Let's see, and we can start running to handle all the events. Okay, but I think this code does not allow us to get copied. Okay, so now we can see here. Suppose when we this is our script. Okay, now here we have taken this script from jQuery library for code.jquery.com. Okay, here they have used, and here they have given the button. Now button they have given the IDEO button dot click function. When it will click on that function, the paragraph will hide. So we can use it. We can correct event to hide all the elements with a click. Okay, so when we run it, so let's see. This is our paragraph. Now, when we click on hide paragraph button, it will hide all. So, what our question says here, what use the correct way to hide all the paragraph elements with a click. So, what function we will use here? We'll use click method function. Okay. So, this is click function we have used, and now if we show the answer, it would be absolutely correct. Second question. So, we can now here we have to correct event to hide all the paragraph elements with double click. Okay. So, we can write a simple as double click event here. Suppose I will write it as double db click. Okay, so that will hide all the elements absolutely from. Suppose we try to run it. When I click on paragraph, let's double click. Okay, then we try to run it. So here we can also show the answer. dbl click will be there. Okay, so we can try this in our function here. dbl click if you write. Okay, that's the correct answer. So let's see. So when I double click on it, this hide button, when I double click on this button, okay, see, our paragraph would get hide. So upon clicking on double click buttons, again, I will run it. So double click I click do, then the paragraph gets hide. So this is the exercise 2. Now the exercise 3, let's see. When a mouse pointer enters a paragraph element, it should be hidden. Use the correct event to do it. So as we have seen the mouse enter event, when we are entering into mouse event, what should be hidden? So current element. Okay. So current element when we correct event to do. So here we have to use the correct event. So which event would be mouse enter event, because it is telling when when a mouse enters into paragraph element. Okay, so let's see what's the answer. It's absolutely correct. So it mouse enter function would be the very basic step. So that we can also try it here. Suppose this I have paragraph. Okay, and now I would, when I click on paragraph function. Okay, so here I can write it as paragraph dot mouse enter event. I can make. Okay, mouse enter event I have done. If paragraph is, so here I can give its hash or colon paragraph. Okay, paragraph dot mouse enter. Then what we have, we don't have to hide anything. So we have to just do the because the current element only we are hiding, which is our uh, paragraph element. Okay. So when we mouse enter into this, so we will try to run this. Okay, see it gets hidden. Okay. So again we'll try to run. Whenever mouse enters into the paragraph element, so I am entering the mouse here. See, automatically all the three paragraphs get hidden. So this is the third exercise, which is very useful, very helpful for us. Now let's enter the fourth exercise. When you press a keyboard key inside an input element, it should be hidden. Use the correct event to do so. So which event will use to when we are pressing keyboard key inside an input element? So what is the input element here? Suppose in this case our input element is paragraph. Okay. So we have to use such a function keyboard key. So what can be the answer? Let's see key press event. Okay. So we can try this with our example. Let's say, as we have seen by the input element here, I will give text box. Okay. Input type equal to text box I will give, and name I will give as name. Let's say first name. Okay. So now this input type, if I will give as name as first name, so this is the basic input type I am giving here, control X, and here I will give control. Okay. So this is the input type first name. Okay. Now I would want I would copy this function and let's see. Key press event is getting pressed on my, let's see. So let's try our key press function. Okay. So this I will do here. Okay. So if I am doing the, let's say name is, in that case my name is first name, or F name I will give F name. Okay. This is the input element. Okay. Now when I click on input element, so this dot hide. Okay. So what is the input element is F name I will give. Okay. So let's try this. When I click on the here, this dot hide. Keep press event. So it is getting hide. Okay. Or let's understand it's a very better example as we have done here. See, when we have used the key press event, or we have seen here how it works. So likewise, you can use the focus function or to do that thing. Okay, like we have done here. Now, next thing you can do for last question, use the on method to attach a quick event handler to all paragraph elements. Now, I have used use on method. Okay, so on method we have used with different event type, as you can see here. So on method where we have used for blur and click event. So we have to just brush up our or just revise it, attaching multiple event handlers paragraph element with on method also we have done. Okay, so which method we are using here to attach click event handler? So on in paragraph elements, suppose I have to, so here I will do paragraph, then here I will, which function I have to attach in click event handler. Okay, so which event handler I will do? Click event handler. So I can write directly click event also. So click, it's very easy. So that's the correct answer. So this is all about the five exercises we have reviewed with jQuery event series. Thank you.